On June 15, 2026, European defence giant KNDS unveiled a new tank known as Capint. A French project from, KNDS France, this machine is intended to strengthen the French Army's capabilities in the field of main battle tanks and serve as a bridge to the Franco-German MGCS, or Main Ground Combat System. With some worried that MGCS is likely to fall apart in the same way the next-generation fighter component of FCAS was dropped, Capint may indeed have a major role to play as a successor to Leclerc XLR. Looking to the future, it may also end up being more of a replacement for MGCS than a bridge to it. But let's take a look at the platform and known specifications for today's video. First off, we have to explain the name, Capint, which is a combination of the French words capacité intermédiaire, which means intermediary capability. And so you can see that even KNDS France is being very careful to portray this offering as being a bridge system rather than an MGCS replacement, although one does have to wonder if they too are anticipating the MGCS collaboration to fall apart. But more on that later. Getting to the machine itself, KNDS says that the MBT will include capacities to address new requirements of the battlefield with regards firepower, CUAV capacity, protection, open digital architecture, and connectivity with uncrewed fire support. The company adds that Capint will be more than a single tank and will instead be a multi-platform system around a central platform and robotic wings/wingmen whose architecture and open digital core will ensure scalability and adaptability. But, we're sure that most of you watching are most interested in the central platform more than anything. This central platform relies on an enhanced KNDS Deutschland chassis derived from the Leopard 2A8, powered by a 1500 horsepower diesel engine. But distinguishing it from a Leopard 2A8 is its KNDS France Ascalon turret, said to be, quote, unmanned, non-intrusive, and equipped with a state-of-the-art 120mm smoothbore auto-loaded gun. The name Ascalon stands for Auto-Loaded and Scalable Outperforming Gun and is said to be a family of weapons by KNDS France. And so Ascalon, with its scalable weapon architecture, is capable of transitioning from the current NATO standard 120mm to improved performance and even larger calibers. While the official KNDS press release coming from Eurosatory 2026 focuses on the 120mm gun, the KNDS promo video you see here highlights the ADT 140 Ascalon Demonstrator Turret 140 with, a 140mm gun, a version that has been selected for the MGCS program. The press release is light on details, but the website Caliber Defense states that overall vehicle mass is to be around 50 tons, with its autoloader carrying 22 rounds for the main gun and more possibly being positioned in the hull. Caliber Defense, speaking with a KNDS France representative, adds that the roof of the turret hosts an ARX-30 remote weapon station with a 30mm cannon designed for use against infantry and drones. The main gun is expected to be able to fire programmable beyond line-of-sight ammunition. As can be expected these days, Capint will sport an active protection system, which appeared to be integrated into the turret of the Eurosatory concept demonstrator. It's explained that the system has already fired approximately 300 rounds, and in January 2026 achieved a successful dynamic firing campaign from an MBT demonstrator fitted with a remote-controlled turret said to be a world first. KNDS says that it aims to deliver the first units in the 2030s, although we presume that France would actually need to place an order for the system for that to happen. The website Defense 24 explains that the Leclerc cannot remain France's main battle tank forever, even after its XLR upgrade. With Germany having the Leopard 2, along with industry momentum, defense giant Rheinmetall, KNDS Deutschland, and now the interim Leopard 3 concept arriving as soon as the early 2030s, France is likely feeling the pressure to act and not simply be at the mercy of MGCS progress, or lack thereof. Reuters elaborates by explaining that the Leclerc tanks are due to be taken out of service by 2038, with MGCS running about 10 years behind schedule. Sam Cranny-Evans, editor of Caliber Defense, makes a good point in explaining that putting a new turret on a Leopard 2AA chassis is easier said than done. Indeed, pairing a new turret with an existing hull will result in a completely different center of gravity than the original turret, and this means the handling and mobility of the tank will change, requiring retesting of many performance metrics and various safety aspects. It's added that there are other basic engineering hurdles to overcome. For example, a fully armoured turret, particularly one with an APS, brings significant weight. This alone will require powerful motors for stability and rotation. We're not sure how much of this has been addressed by KNDS France, but these seem like valid concerns which have the potential to delay progress for something that needs to enter service in a little over 10 years' time. But what do you think of the Capint system and France's tank situation? Leave a comment and let us know.